Alright guys, so in today's video, it's going to be something a little different. It's going to be basically me, my beautiful voice, just commentating over some gameplay, and I'm going to go over a few things that I find wrong right now with Destiny 2 and what they can do to improve it. Now obviously we're going to have different opinions on the things I will be talking about in this video, so please don't bash on me in the comments. Instead of bashing, maybe comment down below what you guys prefer to have them fix to make Destiny 2 a better game. But starting off with my first thing I want to talk about is basically, there's two things I want to talk about in Crucible, basically ranked play and a leveling system. Now what I mean by a leveling system, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know the game Call of Duty. You know how their online multiplayer games, they have like, I think they have up to level 1000 they could rank up to. They start from like level 1, you go to Prestige 1, Prestige 2, I don't even know how they do it anymore. I don't know if it's you go to 10 Prestiges, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is if Destiny had some kind of leveling Crucible system like that, but the point is if Destiny had some kind of Crucible leveling system like Call of Duty has. I'm not saying, you know, do exactly the same as Call of Duty, maybe mimic Halo style leveling systems and whatnot, because I don't know if you guys are Halo players, but that leveling system was really a big grind, and they put something like that in Destiny 2 just for casual players, just to hop into Crucible and level their character up and get some cool badges by their names. It would honestly make playing Crucible 10 times better, and I'm pretty sure a lot more people would play it, because as of right now it's literally you're just hopping into Crucible and I don't know what you're really grinding for. It's more just for, I guess, just bettering your Crucible playstyle, maybe just becoming a better player in general, just something to practice before Trials of the 9, I guess you could say. But another thing I wish they did have for the more hardcore Crucible fans, the diehard ones, the ones that like to compete and, you know, and the so-called term sweat, I wish they would implement ranked play into Destiny 2. These are things that I did think they were going to implement right off the rip to Destiny 2, but obviously they did not think of that and was still catering to the casual players, when this game can be a lot more than just a casual game. I mean, you have Blizzard partnering with you, and you know, Blizzard has Overwatch. I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure League of Legends is freaking Blizzard. I'm not even too sure, but I know all of Blizzard's games, Hearthstone, they're all competitive. They have a casual side and a ranked side to it. I don't know why Destiny 2 is not one of those kind of games now. I would just love to have something to grind for in Crucible, because right now, I literally just go into Crucible to record videos, maybe warm up before Trials of the 9 carries. Yeah, that's literally all I do. If there was some sort of rank system to get me to grind and grind and grind to become the top rank, oh god, Destiny 2 would be like, it would just be another, it'd be amazing. Straight up amazing. Now on to the next thing. This is going to be a little shorter one. I'm just going to be talking about strikes here. I'm not too sure if you guys are a lot of Destiny 1 players out there, but I do remember when strikes were actually meaningful and useful. Now there's just, I really don't see a purpose in doing strikes when you have heroic public events that give you, if not the same loot, if not better loot than strikes in probably half the time as well. I mean, you can bang out a heroic public event in like 2 minutes, while it would take you like 15 minutes to do a strike. I don't see the point in actually doing the strikes when you have heroic public events. That's something they really did screw up on, is the loot system. Another thing is, I don't like what they did. I know in Destiny 1 there was strike specific loot. Now there's literally none of that in Destiny 2. Really did screw up there again. Strikes literally to me have zero meaning whatsoever in Destiny 2. I think I've only done like, let's say 4 strikes. Basically once on each of the new strikes, and basically just the nightfalls. That's all they're good for, to be honest. Just completing normal strikes, I really don't really encourage you to do that whatsoever. They're really stupid and pointless. But yeah, that's just that. One other thing is the end game things. There really isn't anything to do after you complete the raid in Destiny 2. Once you complete the story, it's like, okay, you know, let me just grind my characters out and let me get some higher power level so I can compete in the raid. And then once you do the raid, it's like, well, now what do I do? It's like, I like doing PvE, that's about it. I don't like competing in this Trials of the 9 or Crucible. It literally nothing to do for the PvE casual players after they complete the story missions, and also when they just complete the raid. There really aren't any end game things to do for them afterwards, or just in general there's not a lot of end game objectives to do. It's just really just Crucible, and it just focuses on PvP after you're done story and the raid. That's really all Destiny is after like the first 2 weeks of the game. At this point it's literally just Crucible and Trials of the 9. That's all Destiny is right now, which I'm not I don't mind it, but I would like Bungie to cater. I thought they were catering to everyone. I mean, they're obviously not if there's really nothing to do after you complete the raid and all the story missions. There's really no point in doing any other PvE activities once you get all the gear. It's pretty much pointless. And the last thing I want to touch up on is custom matches and private matches. Now these two things are two different things. People confuse them as one thing. Custom matches are basically games that you can customize to your liking. Now that whether that be making a specific game mode and having your friends come in and playing that game mode, or I don't know if you guys remember the thing in Halo called Forge. Now Forge was basically a thing in Halo where you were allowed to basically customize the game to your liking, whether that be doing specific game modes, changing them up, maybe have a specific time limit, maybe you can only use certain guns in the game mode. It's just basically along those lines. Now it'd be awesome if they were to implement this into Destiny 2. Just imagine doing a custom raid, having sick game modes that you have never heard of, but someone created it and now you can go ahead and try it for yourselves. Like thousands and thousands of game modes, you can randomly pick and choose what you want to do at that time. There'd be endless possibilities. This game would not die whatsoever because there would always be people making new game modes and just new little events that you could go ahead and try with your friends and just mess around in custom games. Now, another thing they did screw up on here is, now this is private matches. We had private matches back in Destiny 1. I don't know what happened to them in Destiny 2. They're literally just backtracking now. I've really lost hope. Destiny 2 is not even that fun for me anymore. I really don't know how you can go from implementing private matches in Destiny 1 to not having it in Destiny 2. Just makes zero logic whatsoever. But yeah, that's literally all I wanted to touch up on, guys. Those couple things. Let me know down below in the comments if there's anything that you feel that is wrong with Destiny 2, or if you feel something should be added to the game. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you're watching this part of the video, did start a new Twitch channel with a buddy of mine, Posh Boy. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I think we've been streaming every day so far. We might be streaming again tonight. Be sure to go click that link, hit us up with a follow. It would mean a lot to us, guys. But other than that, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. And it's been Sporno. And take care, guys.